very, very, very special guest. With a very special guest. We talking about Memphis on. Throw your M's up. Throw
You
your
heard?
M's up, y'all. They know how to do it. I don't crank none of the content up to about 3 minutes and 33 seconds. I let them get in here. Get in here. We're
Yeah.
gonna let them get in here. If they get in here, hit the like button, hit the comment, hit the share, hit the subscribe. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna get to it. We're gonna let y'all know who this man is. We got a Memphis on, a legend. We got an entrepreneur. You know what I'm talking about? He's a musician. You know what I'm talking about? He an engineer, he a producer, he all that. And 5 bags of chips. You heard me? And 5 bags of chips. You heard me? Man, anyway, we on the Dreams and Money podcast. I ain't gonna even let y'all know who he is to 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Man,
just, just know, he's somewhere you might can't afford to be. So get your weight up. You know what I'm talking about? Get your weight up. Get your weight up. Man, how you doing today?
man, I'm blessed, man. I ain't gonna
You
complain.
blessed.
How you alright?
Man, life good, man. You know, everything. We ain't going nowhere but up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going nowhere but up. Got two Memphis players in the house.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't doing nothing. I'm doing what you doing, trying to look good, feel good, smell good, perform good,
Man, come on, man.
live good. You hear me?
He right there. What,
Live good. They
what
say,
coach say? When you look good, you play good. You hear me?
shh, preach,
Every day we
preach,
on the field. You hear me?
preach. So, what I want to do in the beginning is the 3 minutes 33 seconds coming close. So, we want to introduce you. We're going to give them your name. Then we're gonna give them your go and run your social media. So we're just gonna get you to introduce your name and
Yeah.
social media. That's it for right now.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Renegade El Rey for those who don't know, man. Renegade El Rey is in all caps. Please spell it in all caps. You did
Yes,
Memphis
sir.
in all day, every day, no matter where I'm at. And social media is Renegade underscore EL underscore REY. That's me on IG and on Twitter, or let's say X, formerly known as Twitter, however you want to go about it. You know,
Yes, sir.
on Facebook is you can probably just look up Renegade El Rey and it'll pop up. You know what I mean? The artist page will pop up on there. Yeah. On TikTok it's the same thing, Renegade underscore EL underscore REY if I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? And if all else fails, I always say it, if all else fails, just Google a nigga, you hear me? And whatever you
Google, yeah.
it'll
Google.
pop up. You know what I mean?
Hey, what they see they ain't gonna amaze them. You hear me?
Yeah, yeah, just
It's
Google.
gonna amaze them. Um, as y'all have it, we finna get into it. We got Renegade El Rey in the building. Renegade El Rey is he's a Memphian. He's an Atlantean. You know what I'm talking about? He's a worldwidean. But
No. Man,
see, that's that Memphis in him. I wanted to bring it out.
30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 70 years. Had baby. Oh, nigga, I'm from Memphis, nigga.
There you go. See, I knew I could bring it out. I'm gonna get I'm
Yeah,
bringing that Memphis out of him. But he's a legendary producer, legendary engineer in the music business. And he's a Grammy winner as well.
thank God.
Uh, could you add some more? I'm gonna let you keep going because I,
I,
I want
I
I
feel,
want you to add some more because this is the Dreams and Money CEO podcast. So I
yeah,
want to give
like
them
you
the
said
message.
it all, man. You know what I mean? It ain't. I wear many hats, and you know what I mean. And people give me many titles. You feel me?
Exactly.
But I feel like you said it all because that's exactly what I do. I'm an artist, like you said. I'm a writer, audio engineer.
All right, for sure.
You
Yeah.
know, I'm in here every day, all day, and because I am an artist and I add my artistry in my engineering, I
Mm.
tend to wear the hat of a producer. You know what I mean? I don't ever really take the production credit. When we bust down the splits of the record, but truth be told, I'm doing a lot of production on nigga shit because I'm and I'm bringing in background singers. I'm bringing in, live instruments. You know what I mean? Hey, let's go. I got a partner that play bass. Let's go get a bass player to
Let's
play.
go do it.
You know what I mean? All that stuff. So that is technically produced. So
Yeah.
but I don't never really take that producer title. But I do a lot of production.
Okay. I like that because I'm not just a podcast. I'm not just a singer. I'm in a rapper anyway. I ain't no singer. I try, but I'm not just a podcast. I'm not just a rapper. I'm not just a manager. I'm not just a worker. I can be the security. I can be the driver. I
Right.
can I can wear all the hats, and I think that's something that we got to get more in the young people mind is being a team player.
Yeah.
Could I ask how did you get that team player attitude where you can do it all and you don't mind, from the bottom to the top, you don't mind doing it. Where did that come from?
I mean, really, you could attribute it to probably several different things. For one, my pops was in the military,
Yeah,
so that's that you got that aspect of things. You know what I mean? Then you fast forward. I'm an athlete. You know what I mean? So
show that.
you know football, basketball, whatever. You got to be a team player. So nigga might play the one, but I might have to play the two. You get what I'm saying, or whatever. However that go, I might want to play the two, but I got to play the one. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on now, and we're gonna make it work. You
Yeah,
hear me?
gotta make it work. I'm a receiver,
Yeah,
but gotta play defense. So you know what I'm saying. So it's just stuff like that. And then not only away from sports and all of that, it's like you said, coming from the bottom to the top. So when you go, and I don't even consider myself at the top right now. You know what I mean? In certain circumstances, certain rooms, I
yeah,
might be top. You get what I'm saying? But I'm still looking up at the big homies to me. But coming
most
from the
definitely.
very very bottom and being where I am now, I have had to fill different roles. You get
Yes,
what
sir.
I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Fill that role, and okay, I understand everything that goes with that role, and then I plateau to another step. I go to another step, another step. You graduate to another step. As you keep graduating, you understand all the roles is beneath. That's beneath the roles that you're currently at. So at any given time, I can go back to wearing that hat if need
Yes,
be. Like
sir.
you know what I'm saying? Like I run a studio, I manage a studio. So I tell niggas all the time, like at any given time, like if need be, like I can clean this whole building by myself and I can run the building by myself. It ain't what I want to do,
But
but
you can do it.
yeah, but I can do it because I used to do it. You know what I mean? Like I bring niggas in because that I do need to lessen my load, but at the same time, I bring niggas in because God asked me to, and I'm just being a conduit of these blessings that He throwing my way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what I want to do is, like I told you, I've been knowing you since high school. Well, I was in high school. You was in middle school, high, junior high, whatever they want to call it.
Yeah.
Uh, I want to just touch on subjects briefly because I know you don't have a lot of time and you can touch on it because the whole goal is to give a message. So what I want to start out is, let them know what neighborhood you're from in Memphis, and what
Mitch,
side of town is on,
all
Even
day.
if it's more than one neighborhood, let them know.
I said Mitchell Heights, Binghampton, all day, every day. It's not one without the other for me. You know what I'm saying? Because from Kipley Street, you know what I mean, to Leicester Community Center, that was where I was at. You know what I mean? And all in between. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Whether somebody's house or a lot of different parents would let me stay at their house. Because I was a pretty good kid. I wasn't. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And of course, we all got into a lot of stuff, but I
Most
was a
definitely.
kid, so a lot of parents let me stay at their house. You know what I mean? So
You kept your face card good.
yeah, the face card good with everybody for the most part. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
so 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 without a doubt, I rep Mitchell Heights and Binghampton everywhere I go.
every day.
Yeah,
So, Renegade El Rey, could you just, we talking to the youth and we talking to people who inspire to have growth, and they don't necessarily have to go to the music or the podcast or whatever. But Could you just, touch briefly on the importance of keeping your face card good? You know what I'm saying? Like I really want the people to know, how important it is, if you don't mind
Well,
touching on
yeah,
that.
yeah. One, your face card good because you got to keep your face card good because you got to keep relationships good, right? And
Yes,
relationships,
sir.
everything in life, in networking, whether you're talking about networking as far as business or just in life, because you never know who might need you and you never know who you might need. And we build a circle. You know what I mean? Like, of course, everybody got their inner circle, so they
Yeah. Everybody got their inner circle for sure.
so whether it be like your cousin, your brother, you know what I mean, your mom and them or whatever, that's your inner circle. But then outside of that inner circle, you got another circle. And outside of that circle, and all these circles connect. And now all of your circles connect, but then all of somebody else's circles connect. And people don't really realize how that 6 degrees of separation really works. So it's best to be kind to everybody. It's best to be genuine to everybody, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
face card good because you never know whether you rich or poor. You never know who you gonna need at what moment. You get what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir. Yes,
Like,
sir.
like I've running across so many different people, and my mama used to tell me when I was a kid, you never know when you entertaining an angel. You get what I'm saying? Because you
100%.
who who you might see for a brief moment and that you think is a brief moment, but God be working a whole bunch of other stuff going on, and you see that person when you least expect it, when you really needed something, and it be like that one
Yeah.
you gave $5 to because they was down and out, and you thought they was calm, but they was really
But
down and out. You threw them, all right, here, bro. You gave him a little $5 bill, down
most definitely.
3 years later, he be the person that helped you fix your flat tire in the rain. You know what I
Most
mean?
definitely. And the reason I had wanted to touch on it is because about keeping your face card good is because you know I love the type of music you make. I love the energy you give. Ever since I met you, you know what I'm talking about. And now I ain't seen you in forever, but me even watching you from a distance, I'm inspired. You know what I'm talking about. I'm inspired. It's just watching you because when you come from Mitchell Heights, you come from Binghampton, you come from North Memphis, you come from South Memphis, Orange Mound, uh, a lot of the big homies, uh, not I ain't gonna say all of them because we got a lot of big homies. They got tire shops, they got uh
Barbie.
different type of wing spots or trucks. You know what I'm saying? So we
Yeah.
got big home, but a lot of those big homies don't have the time to really take to be with the youth as somebody who is spreading negativity in the youth. Like, man, a lot of the rap music I heard now is I'm gonna run off on the plug. I'm a big snake. I'm gonna slime you out. And see, that's another reason I want to bring you on here to talk about keeping your face card good because
Yeah.
even though I'm not in the streets, and of course I would hope you're not in the streets, but even in the streets, it's important to keep your face card good. If you run off on the plug,
Yeah.
because guess what?
Bing.
Uh, now you have nothing to get some more money with, and the
Yeah.
plug doesn't have to be work. The plug would be some type of good opportunity. But if
Yeah.
you slime them out, then you have nothing to get money with. Nothing to take care of your business
And
with.
like,
So
and let's just keep it a buck. We from the town, so
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
unfortunately, we all dibbled and dabbled at some point. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
we've been blessed to not get caught up by them snares, not get caught up through them traps. You get what I'm saying? But I guarantee you, I ain't never ran off on none of my plugs. You get what I'm saying? And all my plugs fronted me. You get what I'm saying? But that ain't that wasn't the life I needed to live. So I'm glad that I was able to stop. You get what I'm saying? And use my brain. I had a homegirl. She had one day and she was just like, "This ain't what you supposed to be doing." Because I was always a honor roll student. You get what I'm saying? I was always the nigga that's trying to go and do more. You get what I'm
most
saying?
definitely.
The
And
one
I respect it. I respect it. Like I said, we all dibbled and dabbled and we done whatever we done. But
at
the
the end of
thing
the day,
is,
higher.
it, it's the thing I want to spread is ain't nobody perfect, but let's use our common sense. Like I don't what I don't like, Renegade, is to crash out culture. I don't
Mm, Mm.
And I talked to my nephews and my little cousins about this, which I understand it. You know, they want to be outside. I can't. I'm not hating on, 'em.
Mm.
But I'm older, so man, look, it ain't all about being cool. You know, because it's people who done got money and they got out the way. You know, I'm not promoting crash out culture. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? Everybody been in the streets, everybody done sold some, done some, or whatever.
right,
But I'm not promoting crash out culture.
right.
You know what I'm
I,
saying?
because the thing is, like, whatever we did, we weren't doing it to crash out. We was doing it. We was doing it. It was a means to an end. We was trying to get some
Yeah,
bread.
trying to,
Get, take this little money and do something else. I guarantee you, anything I ever did, I promise you, was for music. You get what I'm saying? It
definitely.
was so I could put my money to the studio. You get what I'm saying? And then eventually I had to, like, okay, that ain't the move. You know what I
That ain't
mean?
the move.
Pray to God, you know, God, I don't want to do nothing but music. Like, let everything that I do, everything that comes, all the other businesses that I create, let it all stem from music. And
Music.
what he
Yeah.
that's what he did for me. So I had to make sure I stayed out the way. And then thus all these blessings that he give me, I gotta pass on. And that goes back to keeping your face card good. I
Yeah, that's all good.
never messed up a job that I had if I didn't want to work it
Um,
with it. You get what I'm saying? And
yeah.
going on doing business now. You know, I was supposed to link with you a little bit earlier, but I had a session, right? So
And
I'm keeping my customer service good because I had a session. They wanted to go over. Cool, I got you. It's keeping your face card good, keeping your business
you know,
good, and
and
then
I
so I'm like, I'm definitely finna double back down and come back around and make sure I do the interview with you. You get what I'm saying? Because we all need each other. You know what I
we
mean?
all need each other, like, and it, you know what I'm saying, like, just communicate. You know, like communication big with me. You know, I've been every night I've been working on my book lately. I've been working on this book for like 3 4 years, but
Mm.
it's like the characteristics and the character of people is what I'm talking about in my book. And communication is big. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm big on communication because I know you ain't got all day, but you know what I'm saying. But I know you're a busy man. I know you got business and you got things to handle. You got family, so just even the respect level, or you just mind a little text her or mind, you know, hey, I'm gonna get with you when I can. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love for people to understand how big that is. You know what I'm saying? Renegade, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Somebody was
Yeah.
calling.
Just just communication will get you a long way. You know what I'm saying? Even if you can't do something, like I'm the type of person, if I can't do it, man, I'm finna call you and be a man and whatever I can't do. You know what I'm saying? The
Right.
same way I'm gonna call you and say I can do it. That way I don't never waste nobody's time. So, you know, I just want to let you know that I respect how you move and respect you for hitting me up. Like, man, you know, this what's up, but you know, I'm gonna get with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to be a man of my word, and I know you a man of your word. You know what I'm
Most
saying? So,
thing.
yeah, just certain things is it be a character. Like me playing football, you playing football or basketball, baseball. It builds a lot of character that you take with you for the rest of your life.
Real deal. Real deal.
Yo, so I want to get into how did you get started with the music? Like I know you've been loving music for forever, but how did you get started with the music? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was it? You packaging up CD,
Oh,
rapping in the closet? Like, let us get your beginning in your music journey.
hold on. Can you see me?
Man, you froze.
Yeah. What the home?
Sometimes when somebody call, it
Yeah,
do.
the homie called me and then it just froze the whole thing. Um, Let me see. But man, nevertheless, as long as you can hear me, we still rock out. But
Yeah,
to answer your question, because like I said, hold on for a second, because I'm still running the studio.
yeah,
What
yeah.
you want the book from what time to what time? Um, you gonna do it? All right. So yeah, just go ahead and then I get with them on everything else. Uh, but yeah, in terms of like rapping, man, I was rapping. I've been rapping, yeah, since I was like in elementary school. What a lot of folks didn't know,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
So, So once I got in high school, by the time I got in high school, rapping was a full-fledged hobby, should I say, and it was like my escape. You get what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? And fast forward, you know, I just realized that that's exactly what I wanted to do for real with my life. Even though I continued to play sports, you
Yes,
know,
sir.
so playing sports it helped with my work ethic. I think because we were built, we were almost like trained machines. You know what I mean? Because you go to summer camp,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go to summer camp for football, and then after summer camp, at some point after summer camp, you start doing basketball workouts too, because you got to work out in the summertime with the hoop squad,
Man,
and
you
then
gonna have to. You
you
gotta go hard.
doing both of those, and then football season start. And now you playing that, and then as soon as football season is over with, you going right into basketball season.
Yup, yup.
Football season is over with. Now you got to go to track because your football coach is making you run track.
They
And
make you run
track,
track.
you know what I'm saying? And then you got
Yeah, they make you run
football.
track for sure.
Yeah, so then you got spring football, and then you still every so often might have to do a workout with the basketball team. You know what I mean? Nigga run from East to White Station and back. You get what I'm saying?
I
You
don't miss that. You hear me? I don't
uh,
miss none of that.
none of that, but
I
but but
don't miss none of that, man.
yeah, but it helped though. So
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
say,
respected it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I respect it for sure.
So I say that to say when it came down to jumping out and doing music and pressing forward, I already kind of had that work ethic stored in me of just
Yeah.
keep going. You just gotta keep going even when you think you can't go no more. A lot of times when you're doing sports, you think you can't run no more, and the coach say, "All right, we got three more gashes."
And you
Yeah.
find it. You find it deep in you to go. You
Yeah,
find it somewhere in your heart to go. You
you
hear me?
find it. And then what about the time where they say you got three more, and then you do those three more, and they say, "All right, three more," and it's like, come on, bro, you know what I mean? But you, like you said,
Yeah.
find it again. So I've been having to make sure that I find it when I feel like giving up, and every time that I push through, God pushes me to another level. You
Yes,
get
sir. Yes, sir.
so this it has become more training for me, if you will, and
Get
and,
more
and more
training.
lesson.
Okay. Okay. So what college did you go to college right after high school or what? Like what
Yep.
was that transition?
Yep. I mean, I knew I needed to go to college because I wanted the knowledge. So I ended up getting a business degree. You know what I mean? And I knew I wasn't gonna wait for one because I had a cousin who, we watch our older cousins and whatnot, and that kind of lets us know what to do, what not to do. And I had
Yes.
a cousin who had a scholarship, and she took a year off, and then she ended up never going. Yeah, so
Yep.
I,
Yep.
I didn't want to do that. So
Yep.
when
I'm
I
with you on that.
graduated from East, I went straight into, the U of M. Not only that, but I was like, okay. By that point, I figured all I'm gonna do is rap. You know what I mean? But then when I decided to go to U of M, I'm like, well, if I'm here, I might as well keep playing football. So I sent them my film, and they told me to come pick up my pads. You know what I mean? So that's how I ended up playing for the University of Memphis. It's straight
They
up.
said, come pick it up. You
Come
hear
pick
me?
up your
Come
pad.
get that.
Yeah, so that's a blessing in itself.
It is. It
So,
is.
yeah, they just added to my work ethic and added to
Yeah.
my character. So for I went there, knocked out that degree, and then I left University of Memphis after I knocked out that degree, and then went straight to Full Sail to get another degree. You know what I mean? Because
Okay. Okay.
add to my I wanted to add to my bag. Everybody is an artist, but I wanted to go to be an audio engineer, which is something that I really wanted to do in my life. And not only did was it something that I wanted to do in my life, but I felt like that was going to add to my value as an
It
artist because I
it
need to
did.
make sure I'm
It
always
did.
in the room. You know what I mean?
It did, because everybody that been to their studio and they done wrote a song and they done played in their head 28 times. Then they go to the studio and it don't sound nothing like they imagined.
Right, right, right. I mean, I even been through that before. You know what I mean? At this point,
Yeah.
I know exactly how to get what I'm thinking. So
Yo.
that's a blessing, but that just come with repetition. You know,
Repetition.
consistency is key. So not only just being consistent with doing the same thing, doing it
Yeah.
over and over again, and learning from what I'm doing over and over again. You know what I
Uh,
mean?
I got a question for you. It's gonna rattle some people, not no people that you know, but people I know, because I have tough conversations with a lot of people. A lot of people in Memphis and a couple other cities, they always hit me up asking me about music, and then we have different little conversations, almost like some music consulting. And
Mm.
when I tell them, I feel like they should take their music more serious in a way. If they want to do this, they want to do that, take it more serious. And I tell them sometimes taking it more serious includes not cutting friends or family off at all. I'm not that type of way, but uh taking care of it without playing with people. Because when you say you want to do music engineering or you truly want to be, a singer, rapper, whatever, it's sometime when you get serious, I don't know, you just don't have time to play. And it could be your brother, it could be your sister, it could be your best friend, but sometimes people are just kind of right there with you, but they like kind of they with you, but they kind of in the way of the goals. And I want to ask you, and no disrespect to nobody who you love or love you. How I just want them to hear it from somebody who's doing it on your level. How do you navigate through that so that your friends and your loved ones know now this is what I do. Like now, if I see you moving, and I love you, maybe I can move with you in this direction. But this is something I do. This is something I love. Like, could you just give it can be brief. How you navigate that from me talking to people.
I think for me it's different because I was always known to be like one of the more serious people out of my folks. Yeah, out of my
Yeah,
and that go with me and my cousins to even
yeah,
me and my partners. You know what I mean? Like all the
yeah,
homies that I grew up with, from like little Larry and them, little Toby. You know what I mean?
yeah.
All the folk, they know I always know I was always the serious one anyway.
Cool.
So they know, you know what I mean? Like they know Lil Sheldon ain't finna ain't finna sit here with with the BS. I'm out of it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So that was in my favor anyway. So when it got time to move and move around, it was like I show and prove more than anything. So I was like, I can show you better than I can tell you. And like when it came down to moving to the moving to Florida to go
yeah.
to a Full Sail, I didn't tell nobody I was moving. I was out.
Oh,
I just dipped. You know, and the homies hit me like, "Hey yo, hey, can you take me? Hey man, can you take me around the corner to the Wood Church Mall?" Like, fool, I'm not in no more. What do you mean? But I live in Orlando now. When you do that? Bro, I moved last week, bro. Real,
Shell, Shell, out there joint, you hear me?
I'm gone.
You
I'm gone.
know, I'm just, I just really had need you to touch on it because, like, right now I'm more popular in this podcast world than my music at the time. I got a song been jumping, but right now I'm more popular in the podcast world with my YouTube and then just social media content. But like 2018, 2016, I say 2019 was probably my hiatus with music, and I was, I was putting together shows and doing a lot of marketing and traveling a lot, and it'd be just people just asking me all kind of stuff, and I'd be, if I tell them like, man, I might mess with you, and every time I almost gave somebody a chance, they'll be like, I thought we was gonna go half on something. I'm like, it don't make sense, like. Don't nobody know you for rapping. Like, don't nobody know you for doing nothing musically. I'm not gonna go half on nothing with you. you trying to get around me. You know what I'm saying? And no
Right.
disrespect to them, but I don't think people understand. Like, you just say you finna make a song today, and it might blow. You might be the man, but I'm not finna just. I got to see dedicate anything I do. I got to see some type of level of dedication. Like, you say you finna start a business, I got to see some type of level of dedication before I get behind you. This just the type of person I am. It's like I'm cool. I'm real cool, but I don't want to waste my time or your time. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Right, right, right. You can't get time back. You can get money back eventually, but
Yeah,
you can never get your time back.
don't be
And then one
time back.
and going back to the whole face card situation,
Yes,
like you
sir.
up your own face card trying to vouch for somebody else if they ain't got what they supposed if they ain't got their end together. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And you look
most
like
definitely. Share, you there?
yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I was saying because like you vouching for somebody else can make you look like a fool. That can mess up your face card. So like I totally understand. I totally agree. Like if you ain't about your business, like I ain't got time for one. I ain't got time no way. So anytime I'm lending my time, like it got to be worth it. So
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so if you like think you want to do music but you ain't show, like okay, well holler at me when you know that you show, and
You get
holler
the
at me
ball rolling.
get something going. You get what I'm saying? And not so much like when you get signed or nothing silly like that, but when you serious enough that you are investing in yourself and all that type of stuff. Then we could take talk about it. Then we could take it seriously, or try to figure out if we can add value to each other. Maybe it's not me doing a song with you. Maybe it's
Yeah,
me you engineer wise, or maybe it's me helping you navigate because I know a few people that you need to know, and then I can say, "Yo, that's my partner. Yeah, rock with them." You get what I'm saying, and then that helps you get further. And you can take that. It's like running a relay race, and you can take that baton and run out yourself. You get what I'm saying, and get your own situation cooking.
yeah,
Whether
most
you get to
definitely.
popping or you get to blowing up or whatever, but you can at least get to cooking.
Yeah, cause I'm wishing everybody, well and success. Everybody, I'm wishing well and success. And when you just said something about not having time, man, I know I came to Atlanta one time, and I've been to Atlanta a million times, but I hit you up one time, and I was like, "What's going on?" And I tried to link up with you, and you went. I think you went running that hill, and you inspired me that time. I said, "Man, I had got lit that night." I said, "Man, I wish I could go run that. What did we use at Stone Mountain or something?" I said, "Man, I wish I could have got up there."
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, but your level of dedication has gotten you a long place, and I believe it's gonna take you even farther. I'm not the biggest Nipsey Hussle fan, like far as his music, but I really like when he said, it's not a race, it's a marathon. Not that he was the first person to say that, but I
Right.
really, I
That's
really
what
do,
you stood on, though.
yeah. And I really, I see that with you. You know what I'm saying? I see that with myself because I get bigger and I get better every day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the way I say it is different. I tell people, and I not just tell people, I tell myself, it's every second, it's every minute, it's every hour, it's every day, it's
Mm.
every week, it's every month. Like that's something I've always told myself how to look at life and look at situations is like that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
I can't get what I want just because I want to get there. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a process. And plus, a lot of times I look at early success. I'm glad I didn't have early success because of what my mind frame was. I look at so many young guys getting success early, and they end up
Fumbling.
bad. And I think just maybe I would have been one of those young guys and fumbled early if I would have made it to the NFL or made it rapping young because at that time I don't think I would have had the common sense to know no street stuff around this. I wouldn't have, and unless somebody really would have just snatched me up and told me like younger, like no street stuff around, period. And that because it's I think everything happens on time.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Yeah, and I really
Yeah,
had longevity, so
yeah, yeah. And a lot of times we be mad or we be frustrated. We want it to happen way sooner, But like you said, had you got it, would you have known what to do with it? A lot of times, God, we think, oh man, dang, well, why I ain't get that situation? Or man,
yeah,
I would have loved to have got that situation. And then a year later, 2 years later, you find out that situation didn't work out for that person, and it actually was a horrible situation for them. And then you got to think to yourself, oh God, wow, you saved me. You know what I mean? You helped me dodge that bullet. So if you think about all the many times that has happened in your life, you know what I mean? If nothing else, that can help you um, be comfortable in you having to wait or your long path because you know what I mean, and I ain't here to preach, but at the end of the day, God got our back. And if we praying for
God
the
got a better
stuff, if
show.
we praying to do it the right way, and we trying to do it the right way, then God ain't gonna lead us astray. So it looked like a door got closed, but he actually closed a pitfall for us. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like you thought you was gonna link with this person or whatever, and then it's like, oh man, I ain't get a chance to even connect that. But then later on, you see that whole business failed. So it was
it,
like
it,
actually
yeah,
saving us from something.
yeah, yeah, and me being a person who has been in business, I have took some wins in business. I've took some losses in business. I've lost, but I've learned a lot. I learned a whole lot in business that I can apply. And me, man, I'm a cool dude, bro. Like I didn't had the box truck business, and it went downhill. But the game I learned, I've helped other people be successful. Like, and so sometimes even a loss, you end up being able to help somebody. You might end up helping a homie or a family member with some knowledge that they just was unaware of. And that's
Yeah,
what type of person I am anyway. And I get, I believe that's one reason I'm always blessed, even when it looked like my back on against the wall.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Bless people, man. That's how it go.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we got much more time. So what I want to do is I want to get to that Grammy. can we can we can we do it like this, Renegade El Rey? Can we give them just a couple steps that just made you feel real, real good about yourself, and then give them the Grammy? Like I want to kind of lead them into it, like just tell them like just 2 times before the Grammy, you just feel like, man, you just breathing in that air like you just ran that hill at Stone Mountain. You just feel like I done this. You know what I'm saying? I did this. And
Yeah,
then get a Grammy.
I think it's several moments because I'm always I'm always working towards a lot.
Yes,
If I say a lot, I mean I'm always working towards being the better engineer version of me. I'm always working towards being the better artist of me. I'm always working towards being the better writer. I'm always working towards being the better, father. Now that I'm a father, so I would say um, if I were to pick two or three moments or whatnot, I think my first getting my first major label placement as a songwriter, that was one. And it's like, oh snap, you get what I'm saying? It's for one, it's like I got in by writing a hook with a nigga. Like my home, rest in peace to my homie Cuddy Cartel. You know what I mean?
yeah,
He was the one that was on that Triaville record. What it is, ho?
yeah,
What
cut it.
the
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
yeah, cut it.
I wrote a lot of songs with Cuddy, just grinding it out in the studio. And then one day he was writing a record with Big, and he came and found me and was like, "Yo, hey, I'm stuck. I can't think of nothing on this for this hook I'm writing. Can you help me?" Like
Yeah,
for him to come and find me to help him with it. It was like, "Oh, I bet." So I helped him with the hook. Fast forward, that was my first placement. It was a song called "Mama Told Me" with Big Boy. It was Big Boy and Kelly Rowland. So uh, me and Cuddy wrote the hook, and then like fast forward, I'm getting my little royalties and publishing check coming in, just depositing in my bank. Like I just wake up and money's there. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, wait, I'm getting this. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting this off of just writing a portion of the hook. I didn't even have no big percentage of the song. You hear me? So it's just like, oh man, if I'm getting this off of just uh because I had 5% on the song. We were supposed to bust down the hook, the 15%. We were supposed to bust that down half and half, 15-15. I told them to give me 5 and give him 2-5 of my 7-5 because he the one brought me in. So, you know what I mean?
You
So, but I'm
solid always.
yeah. You gotta, you know what I mean? Show that appreciation, man.
Nice the
But
way.
it's like from that, I'm like, I'm seeing this residual money off of 5%. I'm like, if I can get that, if I can write the whole song, damn, let's do it. You get what I'm saying? So from that point on, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a songwriter, and I started writing hooks and bridges. Maybe I not right, maybe I won't make the whole song, but if I can make a hook, a bridge, we in there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
Put
I've been
respect on
doing
the
that.
man.
So I would say that, and then after that, just finally landing my own voice on a record. You get what I'm saying? Because for a while I've been writing hooks and bridges, and then they always go and get the bigger name artists to do it. Go
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
Jeezy, or go get somebody else to do it. And it's cool because that's why I wrote it. I wrote it for somebody else to do it, but then to be able to finally land my own voice and have my name featured on it, because the
Yeah.
first feature I got, they didn't even name me. You know what I mean? My voice is on the record. I'm on the
But
record.
they didn't know you on their jump.
No, it was really the A&R. That's the
Oh,
business. He did it on purpose. You know what I mean? Like that's what a lot of A&Rs do. You know what I mean? That's a whole other story.
did
But
they
but
give you the moolah? You heard me? Did they get you the cash, the greens? Did they give you the money?
yeah, I still got what I was supposed to get, so I ain't tripped. You know what I mean?
Okay,
But
okay.
they could have named me though. It would have helped me.
Yeah, it
You
would
know
have
what I'm
helped
saying?
you. For sure
Yeah.
that. For
But
sure.
fast forward, I still ended up getting a feature and getting my name featured on the record. So I would say that
Anyway.
was, that was the next moment. That was the next big moment for me, artist wise. Like, okay, yeah, okay, you know what I mean. Now we still
Play
doing
with
it.
this man.
Yeah, in the midst of this, I'm still performing. Big Boy still let me hit the road with him. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
Performing in front of thousands of people. So it's
Yeah,
like,
I done seen you. I seen you several times. I done seen you. Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
So these are all breathtaking moments, if you will. So then just
That,
working
that,
with
that.
Mike, I knew we was gonna get the Grammy because the music was dope.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, and that there again, it's manifest.
Cause as a youngin, you was always told to get what as a youngin.
Yeah, you heard me, get some money.
Don't play with that man. You heard me. Don't play with that.
I always focus on the bread as a youngin.
As a youngin, I don't know what's going on.
Hey, they don't know I'm speaking facts though. You heard me?
Don't play with that man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so it is a blessing to get a Grammy, but I'm trying to get more. You know what I mean? I'm focusing on getting more and get my own because
You trying,
I
you gonna
belong.
get more. You done trying, you gonna get more.
Yeah, that's the end now. It's
Everything you done tried to do, you done done. So
real.
you doing. Some people trying, you doing. Because you doing the work. When you doing the work, you doing more than trying. You
Yeah,
know,
my
some
OG
people say, yeah,
thing.
they trying to get to work, but they ain't got a plan to get to work. They ain't got a bus card. They ain't got Uber. They ain't got Lyft. They ain't got a car. That's trying. When you
Mm,
got your plan, you doing. You working your plan. You working your move. You doing. You know what I'm saying?
right. Real spill. My OG said the same thing to me the other day.
Yeah,
Let me know that that's a message. You
yeah,
know what I
you
mean?
doing. Man, Bro, it's been an honor and pleasure just chopping up game with you. I always have respect for you. I'm always gonna be a supporter of you,
Like
and
what?
I really had just needed you to come in here, man, because like I said, um, I wanna just keep putting out some messages, and I wanna show it's some men in Memphis who is men, and they take care of their business, and they take care of their family, and everybody got flaws, but or everybody got weaknesses, but Memphis ain't all negative, and Memphis don't just breed no negativity. It's some
Right.
positive people here, and just because they positive don't mean they no punks or they no cowards or they soft. They stand up men. It's just I'm just trying to show them that it's some stand up men who ain't.
And you don't gotta be all on that tough ass shit just to be, you know what I mean, be tough. Like, been,
Yeah, man.
been a
Yeah,
big dog. Just cause you might not be the most popular, the most famous, or
yeah.
that don't mean you ain't no big
Don't
dog.
mean
Cause
nothing, man.
a big dog is a leader. A big dog is somebody that can stand alone and stand on their own morals. You get what I'm saying? That you
Money.
when you do that, you gonna always be a big dog. No
Come
matter
on,
what position you in. When I was an intern and I was cleaning toilets and taking out trash and making food runs, I was a big dog then. And they knew I was a big dog, and that's why they pushed me to be where I am now. Because they
yes,
knew
sir.
I was a big dog.
Yes, sir. Don't play with that, man. Trying to tell
Mm.
you, man. That's what we on, man. It's a Dreams and Money CEO podcast. Uh, it'll be earned tomorrow at 4:44. Uh, I'm gonna run some campaigns on social media. Run your social media one more time. I know we did in the beginning, but
Yeah.
now they know somewhat about you within 40 minutes. They know somewhat a piece of your life. He got a million books in that life, but we just gave you a portion of his life. So just run the social media again, and we're gonna check out. You hear me?
Yeah. Renegade El Rey. That's Renegade underscore EL_REY on pretty much all the social media. You
Yes,
know, look at holler at me, follow me. You know what I mean? I
yes,
follow
sir.
back. Sometimes I don't see all the follows too. So, it just a lot of stuff. I be getting a lot of notifications. But rock with me, I'm gonna rock with you. You feel me? That's just how it go. Tap in, we tap into each other.
And that's it, man. Throw them in
Yeah.
over
My
here.
bad. Dog.
Big
Get
forever.
all my
I'm
froze up my camera, man. But I'm still here. You hear me? Mitchell
still here, man.
Heights
So,
worldwide.
this is a wrap. Dreams and Money CEO podcast. I just had my partner in here. He doing big things. Go follow him, check him out, run him up, buy everything, watch every show, buy all the merch, and we out.
All right.
All right.